The moment Sebi arrived at the overlook atop King's Bluff, she sloughed off her backpack and plonked herself onto the gritty, yet somehow smooth, limestone. Though the guidebook had deemed the trail difficult, she hadn't found the climb much more than invigorating. However, her feet hurt like hell. "You going to be okay for the trip down?" her big sister, Bronwyn, asked after taking a long pull from her camelback. "I'll be fine. I'm just not wearing the best socks." "You know, you should always wear a liner beneath the socks themselves. It virtually eliminates the friction," Bronwyn said. Sebi rolled her eyes. "We can't all afford high-tech, moisture-wicking fibers." "Don't get salty, baby girl. You'll make your mark one day." Bronwyn made a come-hither motion with her hand. "Let me take a look." Sebi unlaced and, at long last, removed the hiking boot from her right foot before placing it on her sister's knee for inspection. "Jiminy cricoids!" Bronwyn exclaimed. The taut sheen of an angry blister appeared through a gaping hole beneath and to the side of Sebi's big toe. Unable to help herself, Bronwyn prodded the pustule with curiosity. Sebi didn't mind. The gentle pressure took her focus from the burning sensation of the one slightly above it that popped and had been marinating in the saltiness of her sweat. Reading her thoughts, Bronwyn directed her attention slightly upward and flicked the wet flap of skin that simply begged to be ripped away. She abruptly chose to leave it alone, knowing better. "When we get back to town, I'm buying you some new socks. And, I won't take no for an answer," Bronwyn said as she reached into her pack and pulled out the pouch of jerky that she had brought back from her last interplanetary business trip. "Here, you don't want your blood sugar to dip." Since she began importing foodstuffs from the planet Sxil, Bronwyn never lacked for new and interesting pre-packaged snacks. "What is it?" Sebi asked as she relaced her boot. "Alien jerky," Bronwyn said as she opened the package with her teeth. "Have some." "That's gross," Sebi said with a scrunch of her nose. "How's it any different from beef, salmon, or any of the other jerkies?" "I wouldn't know. Remember? I'm vegan." "Nonetheless, you have to ask." "Oh, come on. You'll get beyond all of those fads once you graduate. Now that we have access to Sxilan resources, we should indulge and be grateful. There's an abundance of new products to try." "The Sxils aren't our resources, much less are they products, Bronwyn. They're living beings who deserve the same respect as you or I do. We're still the superior species. So, they are resources, don't you think?" "Absolutely not. What makes you think we're better than they are? And even if we were, whatever that means, that's no excuse for flaying and dehydrating another creature." Sebi looked to the horizon. "I'm not going to take the bait, Sebi. Just get something in your stomach and we'll head down." Sebi snatched the package just as Bronwyn had reached in for another bite. "It's tasty. You'll see." Bronwyn popped a last piece into her mouth. Perusing the package's label, Sebi's lips curled in an expression of amusement mixed with horror. Bronwyn. "Yeah? Just so I understand, your business is to import to Earth products that are sold on Sxil, right?" "Yes, Sebi. You know that. Why do you ask?" "Because, to a Sxilan, wouldn't a human be an alien?"